Hey everybody, it's your girl Kia Ames, the Unleasher. I just wanted to stop by to encourage someone on today. I know things may be rough, and I know you may be going through a tough situation right now. Whether it's a situation that you've never had to deal with before, or a situation that you dealt with the same type of thing in the past. I just want to tell you, don't give up. Don't give in. You're not in it by yourself. That God is there with you. Even if it feels like you can't feel him, you can't trace him, you can't find him, like he's not there, he is there. God is still in control. And I just want to tell you that no matter what you're going through, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Everything is going to be all right. I remember a time when I was traveling back from West Virginia to Maryland, and the forecast had stated that a snowstorm was coming. And I decided I needed to hurry up and get on the road to get back home that night. I didn't want to get stuck in West Virginia with this snowstorm. And so I did that. I got on the road, head home. However, I ended up driving into the storm. Actually came earlier than expected. And I ended up driving while the storm was coming in. It ended up impacting my visibility. I couldn't see anything on the road. I was terrified. I was petrified. When I tell you scared, I was scared. I was in tears because I'd never been in that situation before. I couldn't see. I was on a highway with a lot of trucks, and I was afraid that the truck wouldn't see me because I couldn't see in front of me, couldn't see lights. And I ended up pulling over to the side of the road underneath of an overpass. And I remember while on the side of the road, I was panicking. I was crying. I was praying like, God, don't let anything happen to me. Don't let a truck come behind me and not see me or somebody. I was just afraid. I was nervous. I was nervous and I was praying and I didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, there was a truck that came by and I said, you know what, let me ride the tail of this truck. And so I ended up doing that to get me out of that area so that I can continue my journey to get home. And while I was pulled over, I couldn't see. My visibility was gone. I didn't know what to do. I prayed. I was nervous, but I still called on God. I was petrified, but I still called on God. And so I just want to tell you, while you're afraid, while you're nervous, even if you got to pull off to the side of the road for a little bit because you can't see a way out. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Your visibility is gone and you just don't see that you're going to come out the situation or your loved one's going to come out of the situation. Even if you got to pull over to the side of the road, and it's okay to pull over to the side of the road, take a prayer with you. Take praise with you. Take peace with you. Take joy with you. And know that everything is going to be all right. It may feel like it. It may look like it. It may seem like things are not going to change. Your financial situation is not going to change. Your health situation is not going to change. Your children's situation not going to change. Your marriage, your relationship may not change. But let me tell you, it's okay if you got to pull over to the side of the road and just say a prayer. It's okay to be afraid and still send a praise, because when you praise him, you won't be afraid anymore. It will help you to feel better. Trust me. When I pulled over to the side of the road, I said I was scared. I was scared. I was afraid. But as I began to call on the name of the Lord and ask him for guidance and to just calm me down, he showed me a way. He showed me and he helped me to get through that moment. And just like he did that for me with a snowstorm, visibility shot, he's going to do it for you with whatever your storm is. And trust me, I have some storms going on in my life right now. Storms and roads that I have to travel right now that I never had to travel before and never would have thought that I would have to travel. But I continue to trust in the Lord, for I know where my help comes from. And that's what we have to remember to do. Trust in God with all our heart. Don't lean out into our own understanding. Don't lean into what we see, but we got to trust in him. and know that the same God that pulled us out of a previous situation is the same God that can handle this situation. So wait on the Lord. Just wait on the Lord and be of good courage. Just wait on the Lord. And while you're waiting, put a praise on it. Put a praise. Send your praise forward. Send a praise forward. Say a prayer and continue to know that God is our refuge and our strength, a present help in the time of trouble. So be encouraged. Don't give up. Don't get weary. Don't give up and don't get worried. Even if you got to pull to the side of the road for a second, take a praise, take a prayer, and know that God is going to answer. And He's going to send your praise before you to help make a way so that you can continue to move forward. Hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Kia. That's your Unleashed Moment. And I pray that everything in your life will be all right according to the will of the Lord. Take care, everybody.